back to another exciting weekend of the best outdoors. Sorry I sound congested because I am. I've been taking Alka-Seltzer tablets. I've taken allergy meds. Yeah. Started right after work yesterday. But we made this game plan. We're going to stick with it. I'm just going to bear it out. I have a lot of plans for this weekend because I'm not going to be sitting in my shooting shack at all this weekend. We're actually on our way to the state land right now, or public land. I'm not sure if it's national. It's not national forest. It's got to be like a city, state land, public land. I don't know what everyone calls it, but we call it state land. But we're actually on our way there. We're gonna hunt tonight. I checked the cameras after we got back from last weekend from the cabin, and there's a couple of deer that have been coming out regularly. So hopefully they come out tonight, because John hasn't got a deer. I got my 7 last weekend, which I'm going to get into that in a second. And then the weekend before my 7, Jaden shot a 6. So it's been a good firearm season. So now we're up here, down here, for opening a muzzleloading, because we figured no one's going to be over here. They probably travel up north or south, because you're not allowed to shoot any firearms on this property. Only archery only. So I brought my bow. Back to my house, load up, and we're heading right to the cabin. So we're gonna get up there late, so probably won't get much video in like I want to. I don't know if we normally do it or not, but there's a lot of this video that I'm trying to get for like a lot of the background of what happens when we get to the cabin and what do we do, how do we prep, which we really don't. Like right now, our hunt stuff for rifle is already up there. The only thing I brought back last weekend was my camel from all that walking. I washed it, so I had it. And then, of course, it's firearm season, so my bow's down here. I didn't need it up there, so that's where we're at. We're gonna go on this archery land, and hopefully these deer come out. And then, like I said, I'm gonna get back to this 7-point incident, because I read the comments, and comments are comments, opinions, but yes, I did shoot, and the spiker stayed there. That wasn't the buck I shot. The buck I shot was actually, wish I would have done the editing a lot better, but when you're only looking at a screen like this big for the editing, but now I know I can render it, watch it on big screen, add my circles or arrows, whatever. Because right now I'm using a Castle 7000, which I'll be using tonight because it's only a 20-yard shot, maybe 40. It's in between 40 and 20. So we'll see how the 40 yard looks on an Picasso. So hopefully I get that footage. But when I filmed at 7, I was using something Stylo 4. It's one of my old phones. We're just getting, like I said, we're just getting into the filming, so we don't have the big cameras or whatever. So I do have like almost like a Panasonic small handheld camera. I don't remember the brand offhand. Which that works pretty good, but as you can see, there's snow on the ground. I didn't have anything to cover it from the weather, so I didn't bring that out. Which that has some decent zoom. And then as soon as you get past like a 7x zoom, it like all pixelated, so I zoomed it out or in or whatever. Oh, it's so annoying. But I didn't want to pixelate the video. I want to actually have you guys somewhat see it, but we are definitely looking at getting some better cameras. And also with that other handheld one, like as soon as you open the door up, it ding, like, and I can't shut that sound off. It's so annoying. So I am looking at getting some other cameras. Hopefully we get better zoom, or because these GoPros, you can't zoom in and out. So I don't know. We're gonna work with it starting next spring, or before next spring. We're gonna get them, and then we'll work on them in the spring when we do planning and liming and stuff. We'll see how they work. But anyway, so yeah, I did shoot, and that deer stayed there feeding. That was a spiker. The one I shot was actually down the hill by a pine tree that you can see when I picked it up. That was about 65 yards. And then the spiker, he was in probably about 50 yards. So I don't know what that spiker was thinking after I shot. But he ended up circling back, going over to my deer, making like some type of scrape, pushed up the leaves away from the deer, and I ended up wandering off over to John a little bit later. The video wasn't Hollywood, it wasn't edited to where, oh, I shot this deer that night before, or nothing. No, it all happened at once. I have no way good enough to edit. And as you can see, I should have circled, arrowed, rendered it, blew it up, looked at it. Okay, yep, I did that right. Render it again, or edit it, whatever. No, we just were I heard was weekend warriors, pretty much people that only hunt on weekends, which is us. And we go out, we film, throw it all together, and we throw it out on YouTube. That's all we do. I didn't go to school for filming. I just do what I see on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, that looks cool. Let me try it. Self-learning. So all the views that I've seen on that video and all the new subscribers, we appreciate everything that you guys are doing, watching our videos and following us. So I'm right around the corner from the hunting spot. John will be here, so we'll see you out on the stand. Well, made it up in my stand here, and yeah, I can see it started snowing. So hopefully that'll get these deer moving. It's 3:30 right now, so about 4 is when them deer started moving. I'm gonna sit back, see what happens. Stay tuned. Do the night hunt here and then head up to the cabin. Hopefully something will come out. Maybe I'll get it done. Hopefully.
interesting. I was just packing up to get down because I'm using a climber. And a doe came through and I was gonna shoot that. Well, then I looked behind it and there was another one and I seen a horn. I was like, oh, that's gotta be that spiker. So I don't know if the camera picked it up or not, because when I viewed it, it looked pretty dark, so hopefully I can put it up on the bigger screen and at least get it bright as I could. Oh. So alright, so let's go check my arrow and see what blood we got and go from there. Well, I'm not gonna go track it right away because as soon as I shot, I started climbing the rest of the way down while I still had some light, which this camera shows that it's got quite a bit of light, but there's really not. The reflection, I don't know what it is. My eyes are, but this is also my phone, where I try to use my GoPro on my bow, because then I can actually don't have to worry about a tripod or nothing. So let's go see if I can find my arrow. Tree stand. Thought I seen the lumen lock. That probably fell out. When I find my arrow, I'll get back with. Oh, there it is. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can't smell nothing. Oh no. I smell good. Oh no. I didn't think I shot far back. Dang-gummit. Well, we're gonna give it a little bit, and I guess we're gonna go and maybe go in town and get something to eat. Wait a little bit to go try tracking. Dang-gummit. Alright. We'll see what we can do for tracking. If we can't show you, we'll see you. Hopefully we get some pictures. I know John said he got a nice hit on his, so we're gonna go get his right away. Oh, dang-gummit. Alright. Didn't even light up. Damn it. Alright. Hopefully we get him. Sorry about that, guys. Stay tuned.
Shot just a little bit ago. Give it a little bit of time. I want to go see if I can't find the arrow and find some blood. But looked like a pretty good shot. You gotta be able to see where I'm going here. Let's see here. Yeah, looks like it's standing right about here. Haven't found no blood or an arrow just yet, but I'm gonna put this camera away and really get to tracking this thing. Hopefully Steven got something. We'll find out when we get back to the truck. Like I said, we're heading up to the cabin tonight, so I guess if we do find it, we'll just throw it in the truck and go up to the cabin. Well, we just got back to the truck. It's a little cold out. We managed to find the deer that we shot. I shot a little spike. Steve, you want to tell me what you shot?
A unicorn.
You shot a one-horn spike. Here's the picture of it.
Sitting there, and I seen the one side longer than I seen the only the one side. I was like, oh, that's gotta be that big one that I missed earlier in the season. Nope. It ended up being a unicorn. But at least here, like I said, we can shoot anything with what tags we have. So it'll be good. Jerky. I'm making brats. Summer sausage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to do some canning. I'm gonna order me a pressure cooker.
Ooh.
So I'll definitely get the videos up for that.
I actually have one of those.
I know you do.
I haven't used it yet. Because it's about that time to use it.
But it got late. We couldn't film. It was dark, and we were getting so frustrated trying to find my deer. I ended up shooting it back farther than I thought, but it luckily it did not hit the lungs. I didn't get the gut shot like I thought. Ended up being a liver and clipped the back lung.
Yep.
So after 30 feet, finally found blood.
Yeah.
So I don't know why my arrow was clean. But yeah, we ended up finding them. They're loaded up, and we're heading up to the cabin. So
Yeah, it's late. We're ready to get up there.
So we'll see you up there.
It's 9 o'clock, so I thought the deer would be moving a little bit sooner than this, but I just seen those 3 does walk through. So hopefully I see some more deer. And I had this thing from last weekend. We used to bring Nutty Buddies up here and would eat them in our stands. And we would see deer. Last weekend, we usually don't bring them, but we brought fudge rounds up. And ended up eating one. That night I shot my buck. So we bought some more fudge rounds this weekend, and I was like, you know what? I'm bringing the Nutty Buddies, I'm bringing the fudge rounds, I'm wearing my lucky hat. I said, I'm not changing nothing. I'm after this big buck. I said, I've been having good luck. And I don't know what it is that I'm doing, but every time I eat a fudge round, which I ate one at like 7:30 this morning. And then at 9 o'clock, here comes the deer. So it might be the Nutty Buddy, the fudge round, or my hat, could be my gloves. I don't know. I'm not changing nothing. Every time I sit out, I've been seeing deer. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome year. I haven't seen the big bucks like I've been trying to get, but at least I'm filling the freezer. Any buck that we get up here, it's a nice buck. I know we've taken some nice 8s out of here. Jaden got a nice 8 last year, and I think I got my 8 the year before. And we both shot those with our bows, so that was really awesome. Last year, last year my grandpa got that big 11 or 13, I can't remember, I think it was a 13 point that he got with his bow. So we do have really good bucks up here. But this time of year, those ones are already locked up with the does and stuff, so we try to go for 5 and higher, which I know there's one unique 5 out here. I would like to see him grow up and see how unique he would grow, but we've got so many neighbors that they don't deer manage like I want to. So we're gonna try to get these properties up here deer manageable, but these people live up here so they can come, like, do the food plots, they can water them and stuff like that. Like, we have really high drought up here, and this property used to be nothing but sand, almost like Lake Michigan. So it's starting to grow now. I don't know how, but like, you get swamps now, you got sandy fields, but it's starting to darken up with me doing the food plots, so hopefully
we can start getting this turned around. Our number one goal this year is to make doe bedding and more food plots. We have the area for it, so we don't want to put them all the deer onto one field and build up their stress. So we want to do like many food plots throughout the property. I know there's one that we're gonna do, and we're not gonna hunt it. It's just for the deer, so they feel safe to get the food. They can eat it throughout the year or through the winter. So that's one goal we're definitely doing this year or next year, is more food plots and doe bedding. And then throughout the past 5 years that we've been up here hunting, we've had some hard winters, so like a lot of trees have been falling and cracking, and it's just getting everybody's way, the deer's way, our way. Like, we can't even get to our stands without climbing over trees now. So we're gonna get this property cleaned up. And hopefully we can get some food on the ground for them. Because here in Michigan we can't bait, but they allow us to do food plots, which is good. So I'm gonna plant clover, alfalfa, oats, rye, brassicas, buckwheat. So they're gonna have, this property's gonna have some buffets for them, hopefully. Stay tuned, and hopefully more deer come out. That they're eating, because they're just standing there eating.
this is gonna end the hunting season of 2022. Cabin's all packed up, winterized. Everything's in the truck. We're gonna head home. And we finally got John a deer on Thursday.
Yes, about time.
Bummer that Jaden didn't get to come up here and finish it with us, but he had school plans before this weekend, so he didn't want to cancel that. And hopefully the lakes freeze here shortly.
Let's say I just ordered me an ice jetty. There'll be video of me putting that together.
So we'll figure out what other projects or some other weekend footage we can get. But we're gonna get warmed up. We're heading home, and we'll see you on the next video.